All right, Mr. Buyer, here are the keys to your new home. Congratulations. Hey, thanks. Quick question. What about the refrigerator? Oh, the fridge is not included. Okay, what about the washer and dryer upstairs? I didn't see it. Washer and dryer, that's not included in the home. Okay, what about the window coverings, the blinds? Everyone can just look right in. I'm sorry, Mr. Buyer, the window coverings aren't included either. What the Now, if you want to avoid a situation like that, you are definitely in the right place. What's up, everybody? My name is Amal. Welcome to New Homes and NoCo, your exclusive access to the building process here in Northern Colorado. Now, this video is going to cover some of the expenses that go along with buying a new home. I've been selling homes almost 11 years now, and I can tell you a lot of people expect certain things in the new home that are not typically included. So we're going to walk through some of what those are and kind of give you some tips and tricks to possibly get those covered or possibly included into your purchase. So some of the things that a lot of people assume that are going to be part of their new home that typically are not are going to be, number one, your appliances. So like a fridge, washer and dryer, a lot of times your garage door opener, a lot of those items are not included in the base price of your home. And there's several different reasons for that. I would say in my experience, one of the main reasons those items are not included is to create a more cost efficient home, trying to keep the price down so it can be a little bit more affordable for buyers to purchase the home. Another reason is, in my experience, some homeowners have a refrigerator or washer and dryer that they want to bring along with them from their old home and put it in their new home. So it's pretty customary here in Northern Colorado that your refrigerator, washer and dryer, and like I said, a lot of times your garage door opener, they are not included in the purchase of your home. So that is something you can expect to pay for or order once you purchase your new home and you're getting closer to that closing date. Another item that you can expect to pay for after closing is your landscaping. So a lot of builders will include the front yard landscaping, and depending on your subdivision and the requirements for those homes, that will include sod, irrigation, rock, typically a bush, a couple of trees, things like that. That's typically done in the front yard, but your backyard, and here in our community, we have more of what's called a side yard. All that will be something that'll be left up to the homeowner to install once they move in. Another item that is typically not included are going to be the window coverings, your blinds. So again, blinds and window coverings, those are typically items that buyers would like to be able to customize. Maybe they have a certain style or a certain color that they want to install in their home. So builders typically don't include that. Another item is going along with landscaping is going to be your fencing. So a lot of communities do have fencing options. Some of the communities I've been in actually require fencing, but typically fencing your home is not included in the base price. That being said, there are some premium lots where the fencing is included, like on a corner lot, or if your lot happens to back to a green belt or open space, sometimes the builder will install that per the design requirements of that community. But in most cases, in most of the communities that I've had the chance to work in, fencing is not included. So you want to keep those items in mind as you're going through a new build. You want to ask really good questions. If you have an agent or you are an agent, you want to get clarification on those items very early on in the process, because if those items are not included, that will give you an opportunity to maybe negotiate for those. Here at Wonderland, we actually offer a lot of those items as options, where if you do purchase a home early enough in the process, we can add a refrigerator, washer and dryer. We use a really cool system called VEO Design Studio, where you can go in and actually see the type of appliances we have in inventory, and you can select those for your home. So that's only possible if we are able to add those in before any type of cutoffs. Once we hit a certain cutoff date, we are unable to add anything to the home. That's pretty typical for a lot of builders. If you are allowed to add any items past cutoff, sometimes there is a change order fee associated with that. So in my experience, if buyers do come in and they are able to add some appliances, add that landscaping, add that fencing, I try to recommend that, just because if that is an item that they are absolutely needing to be done at closing, especially if they have like pets for landscaping, or if they're going to be moving from out of state and don't necessarily want to coordinate a fridge and washer and dryer being delivered. In our process, we can add those and basically add it to the price of the home. So the overall cost of those appliances, or whatever that option is going to be just wrapped up into your mortgage. So one of the cool things that you can do, like I mentioned earlier, in the environment we're in right now, just with interest rates going up, inventory going up, builders are becoming more flexible as far as trying to make that home more move-in ready for the buyer. So if you're a savvy buyer, you can actually negotiate those in. Ask if the builder can throw in a fridge, if they can do the window coverings or landscaping for you. And with the way the market is right now, a lot of times the builder might be open to doing that. So it's just a matter of asking that question and making sure if this is the home for you, letting them know that I would love to move forward with this home if you're able to include something like a fridge or garage door opener. So in the past, I have worked for some national builders where they have gone to more of a everything included model, and that has its advantages. It's very, very convenient. One of the downsides to that though is you're kind of limited to what your options are. So if it's everything included, you're just gonna get whatever fridge is available, whatever washer and dryer is available. And if you are particular on the brand or type that is, you might be better off just maybe negotiating a little bit off the price, maybe negotiating closing costs to help offset you having to go out and purchase those items once you move in or once you get closer to your closing date. So wanted to share that little bit of info with you, what to be prepared for as far as expenses when you purchase your new home. Hopefully this helps you. If you have any questions, if you are currently building a home, if you're thinking about buying a home, feel free to reach out. I would love to be a guide for you, a resource for you. Our whole team here would be. Even if you're not building with us, we want to make sure that your experience is as great as possible, as good as it can be. So thank you so much for your time. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and happy building. Thanks a lot. See you later.